Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't. There he goes. Made a defender miss. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
The Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big...
Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's loose on the right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Finds the tight end. Still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's fired. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Huskies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Well, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down.
Encroachment defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane. Stop him at the 16. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Punts it out of the air. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Ready to fire from the pistol. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Montgomery. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. It's complete to the right. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man in the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. MIZZOU trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They're working that left side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Missouri! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. It's complete to the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Booth. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Montgomery. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage.
He lobs one high down the left side. He caught it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Huskies. Shed tackles right and left and housed it.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulsa overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Golden Hurricane tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer,
turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got the back over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's the handoff. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Northern Illinois, 21.
He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's moved. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They go to the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Surging forward on the sneak. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air, it's Montgomery. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
To the air on first down. He makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
And he makes another big play for this offense. And, man, if I'm this defense, at some point I'm going to learn my lesson. We're in the second quarter. He's already over 100 yards. Like, I better start committing some resources to this guy, or else he's going to break some records because he is putting up some numbers on the day.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Oh, and a move. Gets it past the marker. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. To throw, it's Montgomery. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's fired. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half.
49, Northern Illinois, 21.
And he's going to try to return this one. Delivers the stiff arm. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Running through contact. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Montgomery. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain. Sidelines. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! There's nothing like seeing the hardest working guy on the offense get in for 6.
The big physical guy that blocks 99% of the time. You don't give him the ball very often. Reward the big fella for blocking his tail off. Gotta like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On the run, it's Booth. Jukes his way from made him miss again. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Trying to beat the D deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I'm a play caller nowadays, man. I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gives it on the option. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. Bulldozes his and runs through another one. And he's brought down after a nice game. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's on target and complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So first down will open up the final period. The give to the tailback. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Quick completion to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going, and maybe you can build it.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. MIZZOU has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. And this guy just oozing confidence as a signal caller. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they've put up. To the air on first down. Got a man. At the 40, there he goes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Firing to the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try the run. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the catch down the right side. He's loose. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Gives him the big stiff arm.
Appalachian State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Kid Brewer Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
Zings it complete to the right.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the...
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. On target.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
This drive will open from the 15. Gives it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here's a heat. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.